None of the conversations or comments from us or guests represent DoD or the armed forces.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
No, I still can't get over the fact on my intro there's a trash bag. I can't get over that. Like, what's the deal? Why is there a trash bag on my joint?
You don't know how much work it is to do this.
I'm just giving you constructive feedback. Why do I have a freaking body bag?
You ain't gave me no news, so that's what it's gonna be.
What does that mean, man? It just got kaleidoscope colors.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be too.
Dell, let's see what. Oh yeah, Dell's got the little graduation picture. Yo, he got broken glass on here.
Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7,
What is he? Philadelphia.
4, 3, 2.
I know, but I ain't killed nobody. I gotta have a body bag, but what? Philadelphia.
Oh my God! Another day in the
Body
neighborhood.
bag.
Another day in the neighborhood. Make sure I got everything right. Test. Let me get a test. 1, 2, 1, 2. No. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yep, we're good. Waiting on you.
Yellow diamonds look like PP.
What?
I always wanted to say that. Yo, that's on that Clips album.
Oh.
That's a hard bar. He said yellow diamonds look like PP. That's dope. Yo, why can't I write like that? Yo, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, peace, humans. Peace, humans.
Perfect.
Local time is always a current event. This is Unpopular Celebrities with your boy Philly DC, co-host and engineer Pete over to my right. You got Dell handling his business, Jess handling her business. We are your Unpopular Celebrities team here with another live podcast for your listening and viewing pleasure. For all those, this is your first time listening. We thank you. Please consider subscribing to our Facebook and our YouTube and our Instagram channels so we can keep you up to date with all of the zaniness and the craziness and the slap happiness of Unpopular Celebrities. And also, if you feel so inclined, if you would like to catch some of our other work, you can catch it on YouTube. We have a long list of previous podcasts. We talk about some juicy material. And it will guarantee to get you through your workout and throughout your day, smiling and grinning. So today we're going to have another show. We're going to talk about some interesting topics. As always, if you feel like it, leave some comments down there in the thread. I'm sure Pete will explain the process of being able to donate to your boys so we can keep the lights on.
Of course.
Donate, man. Donate, man. Drop us a $5, $10 or something, some change. Yo, we take it all, man. Yo, if there's a way we can take green stamps, if that's still a thing, you know what I'm saying? GameStop bonus points, whatever. American Express points, we take it all, man. Help us keep the lights on.
Appreciate that.
Over to you.
That's live. Real quick, as Philly DC said, if you want to donate to the show, we're going away from the stars. So don't do the stars. Don't do the stars. Do not do the stars. You go to www.streamlabs.com/unpopular celebrities, the number 3/tip. It's on the screen right now. You go to that website, you go and put your name in there. We'll get the live alert and we'll let you know. And we appreciate it. Also, brief announcement for the show. We now have XP points for YouTube. So if you want to go on YouTube, you say a comment on there, you get XP points that will put you in a ranking system on YouTube. So you go on YouTube, get in there, put a comment in there, it'll give you XP for every comment you put. The longer you watch, the more XP you get. I forgot what XP stand for. Extra points was XP in like video games.
Experience points.
Okay, there you go. You get experience points.
Or extra points in this case.
One of the two. For our YouTube, and you could be our #1 listener on there, and the rankings will keep coming every time that we go live or we're on YouTube. So that'd be dope. Quick little competition for all y'all A-type personalities who like to win, like myself. So I'm the #1 person on there because I just put a comment for ourselves. Test. Huh?
You said A-type.
Yeah, A-type.
You ain't no A-type, man.
You know what's crazy about that comment? People who think they're A-types can always recognize when they think somebody's not an A-type.
I'm not A-type.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. You want me to fall victim to your trap because you a beta.
First of all, that's not a trap. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not a B anyway. I'm a C.
What the hell is that?
That's right. I invent my own category. You know what I'm saying? C-type. That means I'm a combination of A and B. A plus B equals C.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being Pippin, but when that time comes, hey, I'll take over a game.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take a game over. You know what I'm saying?
Like
you A-types out there, y'all think y'all know everything. Y'all trying to take control. Y'all mess stuff up sometimes. See, I'm good with being a C. I could do both.
Like when you drop the winning touchdown.
I didn't drop it. The sun was in my eyes.
Okay.
You know
anyway, speaking of touchdowns,
zinger back to you. How about the time you passed the ball to the wrong person in Ramstein? What happened with that, A-type?
Speaking of touchdowns.
Already then.
Speaking of touchdowns, our first topic is one of your favorite teams in the NFL. One of the most heralded teams in the NFL. One of the most lucrative franchises in the NFL. I would argue America's team. No?
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
I was trying to see if there's anything. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Dallas Cowboys. Yes, I found it. Dallas Cowboys, y'all. They are in the news once again. Sharma, what's up? Detroit Lions. Man, the Lions look bad. Whoa, did they look bad? Okay, so the Dallas Cowboys, the #1 franchise in the NFL by the #1 owner, are having difficulties signing their #1. Well, they're probably their best player overall, but definitely their best player on defense. They're having trouble signing Micah Parsons. So it came out last week that Micah Parsons basically said he's done being a Cowboys, that they are not helping him out, so he ain't gonna help them out either. It seemed like an interesting report because Micah Parsons put out this long tweet talking about how he thanks his time in Dallas, but we couldn't reach a deal, so his time in Dallas is over. If y'all remember, Max Crosby signed a 3-year, $106 million deal with 35.5 million average, followed by Myles Garrett, who signed for $160 million deal, followed by TJ Watt, who signed for 3 years, $123 million deal. Micah Parsons, who is younger than all of them, is asking for more money than that. But Parsons is playing this season on the $24 million 5-year option for his rookie contract. So he still has one more year left. But he said they could not work out a deal, so he is done. Left a lot of stuff out, but I will read this by Michael Parsons, and I want to hear your comments. Unfortunately, I no longer want to be here, Parsons wrote. Up to today, team has not had a single conversation with my agent about the contract. I stay quiet, but again, after repeatedly shots at myself and all the narratives, I made a tough decision. I no longer want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Your thoughts?
First of all, who gives two ducks? It's the Cowboys. I mean, who cares? They're trash. They've been trash for years. You know, I saw an interesting comment by someone on social media. She said she was in at a party with a bunch of people. It was in Atlanta. And there was some Atlanta Falcons fans there. Some of my girlfriends were Atlanta Falcons fans. And they were talking about how I'm getting to that, Sharma. Thank you. Yeah, I'll give you a good point. But anyway, long story short, somebody said, well, Cowboys, that's America's team, right? She said, did you know the Cowboys haven't won nothing in almost 30 years? And they started laughing. And she said, girl, stop playing. It ain't that long. No, seriously, it's been 30 years. Did you know?
Wait, 30 years since what?
Come
Super Bowl?
2026, it'd be 30 years since the Cowboys have won a Super Bowl and an NFC championship. 30 years. So again, who cares? Michael,
Wow.
it's no secret Michael Parsons have been hinting for years how much he wants to play somewhere else. I would argue he's dropped hints he wanted to play for the Eagles. Because you know he played at Penn State. And so now the rumor is one of the teams he's interested in is going to Pittsburgh. So you can make the argument Michael Parsons got a rookie contract. He made a commitment. Play out your contract. Then ask for money. But you wait till the training camp to cause this controversy? Bruh, who cares, man?
Well, okay, this is not the first time. Remember, Dak Prescott did it 2 years ago. CD Lamb did it last year.
But that's Dak, though. Dak wasn't a rookie, though.
True. CD Lamb was. He was still on his rookie contract. He did last year. He sat out the whole training camp. So what's interesting with this is a couple things with this that I want to talk about. Is Jerry Jones now the worst owner in the NFL?
He's been always the worst owner in the NFL.
Okay, so maybe it's just breaking news to me.
Yeah, he's always been. I mean, you look at it. After he let Jimmy Johnson go, he was vilified. Like these different decisions he has made throughout the Cowboys' history since he's taken over, since their last Super Bowl, has been tragic. The different coaches he selected, the coaches he passed on, the players he didn't pay. Like, this dude is a cancer for the Cowboys. Really, what Dallas need to do is follow the same blueprint the Washington Commanders did and the Las Vegas Raiders. Once Al Davis was gone, once Dan Snyder was gone, they started winning. Look, you want to look for proof? Look at the Commanders last year. They were coming in the season with a new owner. They had Magic Johnson in there with them. And look, they took off. Now everybody got walking around with Commanders hats and Jaden Daniels jerseys. Like, bruh, it has changed their whole dynamic. And that's what the Cowboys need to do. They're not America's team. They're a bunch of slap-happy, wannabe, live in the past fans. That's what they are. Not all of them, I like some Cowboys fans, but come on, guys. They're not anymore. I think I'm frozen.
Yeah, you are. I was trying to wait for a moment to tell you. While he's getting back in real quick, Charles Davis said they should shorten the NFL rookie contracts and make their first contract money guaranteed. Okay. That's an interesting way to think about it. I think what's interesting about that is what do you do when you have a rookie bust? and you just guarantee that contract.
Ding, ding.
Like, how does that work out? So Charles Davis, what we're talking about right now is he said they should shorten these NFL rookie contracts and make their first contract money guaranteed.
Interesting.
I think that's interesting. I think there's more rookie busts than rookie stars. And there is an argument that people are making that says the NFL, if they were having a bad rookie contract, they would cut the player. So Michael Parsons ended up being a bust, they would cut the player. So Michael Parsons is saying, I've outplayed my rookie contract according to what everybody else is getting. I want more money.
But is there a case to be made that when a contract is made, you and I make a contract, you agree to the terms, I agree to the terms
deal.
for two, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you, using your example, if I buy a car with a contract, I'm paying for this car for 48 months, and the car does not perform the way I expected, can I take it back to the dealer and say, no, I want another car? No, you know why? It is a deal or contract we made.
Right.
Can the dealership turn around and say, if the car performs well, hey, I want you to pay more?
Right.
No, we agreed to this. And I get it. Some people would say owners make a lot of money, the players should be paid. I hear you. But you play out your contract, then you ask for the money. You don't wait near the end of the contract, man. And you know what? I take it back. Some people would say you don't wait to the end to negotiate. You start a year out. Okay, I'm walking with that. But you're gonna sit out? You keep playing while you negotiating. But anyway, there's so many different ways to look at it. Somebody gonna say, well, what if he gets injured, baby?
Yep. So that's why he said most teams do not throw away a draft pick within 3 years. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But should he? I guess two things to think about it. Should he be paid more money, or do you think he should play out the rest of his contract and then ask for more money, or do you think that they should go ahead and pay him? I think the problem. Go ahead. No, go.
No, I was gonna say, I think there's nothing wrong. I don't have an issue with him starting to negotiate his contract because he's a year out. But you don't stop playing. And I think it's a bit unprofessional and also detrimental to the team. Yes. When you get on camera and you make comments like you're done with the Cowboys, you won't play anymore. If I'm a player in the locker room, I got to wonder about your commitment to the team. Like, yo, keep that stuff private. How do I know you're going to really play 100% now? You're thinking about the money. So if I was a player, I would tell the Cowboys, get rid of him.
Oh, they're
get
not
somebody
doing that.
in here who want to play for us.
They're not doing that. He's the best player on the team.
Still. I mean, still.
It's a crazy battle. And Nick Jack says something profound. Sounds like the military.
I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised? He's a chief now.
I'm just kidding, brother. I love you, man.
He's a chief now. But yeah, it sounds like the military. It definitely does.
How does it sound like the military?
Because I guess two ways that if you're not performing well, I mean, they'll keep you on the team. They're just not going to promote you to get you paid more.
What?
If you're performing, if you're not performing well in the military, it's not like they're going to cut you.
What you mean by not performing well?
Like you're not doing your job to the utmost.
The reason why I say that is because when you say if you're not performing well, the military will keep you. There's two different ways of looking at it. Not performing well meaning you're doing average work. Okay. Not performing well can also mean you're being disruptive. You got disciplinary problems. Then they will eventually get rid of you. So it's two different frames.
I'm not talking about the disciplinary stuff. I'm just saying you're an average member of the force.
Well, yeah. Why would they get rid of you?
And so they're not going to get rid of you, and they're not going to promote you. Kind of just,
that's not necessarily true. So unless you're telling me no one has ever got promoted by doing average work.
No, I'm not going to say no one.
That's what I'm saying. So that's not a true statement, really.
Okay. All right. I'll kill that analogy then. Let me go to this from Charles Davis. I don't like the car analogy. I do not like the car analogy. That is applied apples and oranges. Owners should not cut players if they have a contract. Eagles trade that bum McNabb. They should have kept him, signed a contract, and if he's a bum, then ride it out with the Eagles. What's your thought?
Well, first of all, Charles don't need to say none because unlike
Thank you, Nick.
them, we have a ring last year.
Thank you, Nick.
And last I checked, during the McNabb era, the Redskins didn't get a Super Bowl, did they? So McNabb played well. Just near the end, he kind of toppled off, and we decided to go a different direction. As far as the car analogy, I disagree. I mean, switching it back to the actual subject at hand with Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons agreed to a contract for whatever amount of years when he was a rookie. The team and Micah Parsons agreed. Micah Parsons played out his contract. Now, I don't know the details of his contract, but if his contract says you will get at least 50 tackles, 20 sacks, 30 assists, or whatever. If it did not say that, the Cowboys signed him based off his performance in college and his potential.
Right.
So when Micah Parsons played, the case can be said that the Cowboys may be thinking he's performing exactly as we thought he would be performing, based off the pick when they selected him. Now, Parsons is probably thinking his worth is the way it is based off how other people are getting paid. Now, you mentioned it earlier when we started this conversation. The other players you mentioned, are they at the same position as Micah Parsons?
No, they're
Like you said Crosby, right?
yeah, Crosby, Myles Garrett, and TJ Watt.
They're not all at the same skill position? No?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. They're all outside linebackers.
Okay, so in that case, let's run the numbers real quick. You said Myles Garrett.
Yep.
Is Myles Garrett better than Micah Parsons?
I think they're about the same. Maybe a little bit better.
Well, let's look at it statistically then, an impact. Has Micah Parsons ever led the league in sacks?
Michael Parsons? I don't think so.
Has Myles Garrett, I think?
Yeah, I think he did. Exactly.
Definitely Nick Jack joint. Anyway, I digress. I'll say this and I'll be quiet real quick because I'm talking too long. Micah Parsons should finish out his contract, negotiate it now. And yes, he could get injured. He may not get injured. But nothing wrong with being disappointed because they won't give you the money now and you can't come to an agreement. But you don't tarnish the team. Because look at all this press calls. This kind of goes back to, and I won't go down that road because we're going to discuss it another day, to what Shannon Sharp says when he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I put a dark cloud or a curtain over your great achievement because of what I did." I mean, in a way, you could say that's what Micah Parsons is doing, right?
Right.
I mean, it's caused a lot of negative press against the Cowboys. No one's talking about George Pickens. No one's talking about whoever their running back is. They talking about Micah Parsons.
I mean, he is the best player on the team. But I
he
think
is.
a couple things you can see, and you're right on the point as far as saying he's negotiating early because if he gets injured, let's say he tears his ACL in week 4, he's not playing for the rest of the year. It would be a hard press to get the money that he's asking for now after injury. Now, flip side, if he has a great year, makes defensive player of the year and all this other stuff, then the contract is a lot more lucrative. So it's almost like, do you really want to take a risk on yourself? I think what he's looking at is like, hey, you paid Zach Martin early. You played Dak Prescott early. You paid CeeDee Lamb early. Why can't I get paid early? What do you say to that?
What was Nick Jack says, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. He has every right to get his due diligence.
So what's
I agree.
I guess
but shut up and do your business behind the cameras.
I
Shut
agree with that.
up, shut the and just do your job, man. You ain't gotta. It's almost like a ploy or a plan to get the team to move faster to pay you, because you're gonna have all these people from the outside judging the Cowboys, and then add in the teams that will be interested in him, and then the fans start getting all stirred up. That's why Jerry Jones was like, I wouldn't worry about it. We're good. They're going to pay him.
Yep.
I don't know it's going to be exactly what he wants, but they're going to pay him.
I think
And
that's
so
the
then
crazy
the
thing.
thing
Is
is,
like,
what does that do to the locker room, man?
oh, I mean, this is what I think. What's his name? His name is Spears. His last name is Spears. He goes on
Marcus Spears.
ESPN. Yeah, he said this is why they won't win the championship, because this is what hurts the
Exactly.
team. For the first
Exactly.
3-4 weeks, all they're going to be talking about is contract. Ain't no way.
Exactly.
And this is your star player.
Exactly.
So he's
Freaking
probably
clowns,
going around.
man.
And then who knows what he's saying in
Clowns.
the locker room when the cameras aren't around, text messages and FaceTime phone calls and stuff like that. So you're absolutely right. This really hurts the team. Really, really hurts the team.
And it's not even about my hatred for the Cowboys. I actually think the Cowboys, for years, have had a good team. If I hate to say it, but they should have won a Super Bowl by now. They've had good teams. But their culture, their mindset is terrible. Nick Jack says it's a business. DC, don't take it personal. I could give two ducks. You know why? We champs. I ain't taking them. I can give two ducks.
Nick Jack, let me
We
ask you
got
about the
ring.
personal thing. Let me ask you about about the business thing. Who is more contractually, or you can say contractually, if it's a business, whose side are you on? Are you on the Cowboy side with saying play out your contract because we already agreed to it? Or are you on Micah Parsons' side with saying pay me my money because I outplayed my contract? Whose side are you on? We'll wait for your response and then we'll switch subjects.
I want to ask too, when he says I outplayed my contract, what does that mean?
He has played way better than any other rookie who was drafted at his position during that time.
So,
and probably 20, maybe 70% of the rest of the league too.
So I guess my question then would be was that listed in this contract? If you outplay all the other rookies at your position, you deserve to get paid more money before your contract is over?
That's what he's saying.
Okay, if his contract says that, then I agree with him.
Renegotiate.
If his contract says that, I agree with him. But you're getting paid. You play to your abilities, right? So why not just, again, I don't have a problem with him negotiating his contract now. Just leave all the other bullish to the side. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, you see what Charles said?
Charles Davis says, stop skill bridges. Stop with the excessive terminal leave. You signed a contract served to your last day. Whatever, man. What the duck is that, man? What the duck is that, man? I think I see what he's saying, but anyway. Nick Jack says, on Micah Parsons' side, hands down. Nick, tell us why. Tell us why you're on his side, man. Is it, okay, going back to the military analogy, right? Let's just say, let's see, Charles says, work through the last day. I need Pete to answer that first. Charles, you wasn't here last week. Where were you at last week when things were getting real spicy?
Who's his?
Anyway,
Sharma says, first of all, Sharma commented on YouTube, so she is now the #1 fan on
Yay,
YouTube.
Sharma.
Who's his agent? That's who his beef is with. Yeah, I don't know who his agent is. That's a good question.
I don't know.
Let me look it up. But I'm listening to you. You said, why is Nick Jack on his side? What up, Thor?
No, I was going to say,
I'm just passing through. I'm Thor, son of Odin.
Thor in the building.
what is this? Okay, I get it. Okay. What I was going to say, oh, yeah. If you have a tech sergeant that works for you and they outperform all the tech sergeants in the shop,
Mm-hmm.
now taking promotion out,